Hi, I'm Jale. Welcome to my channel. This is going to be a general collective reading for the sign of Virgo. Sun, Moon, Rising and all Venus signs from the 15th to the 30th of November. I was about to say September then, but no, it's November 2020. If this is your sign, Sun, Moon, Rising and or Venus sign, or you're a cross watcher, this reading could be for you. Take what resonates and leave the rest. Someone is leaving or coming. Decisions, leaving. Decision made, I'm hearing. They're making a move, is what I'm hearing as well. The moon. Are they moving at night or are they moving in silence? Is there a secret about to be exposed? Is something coming out? Is someone about to reveal some hidden truths? Something subconscious coming up to the surface, maybe? Oh dear, looking ominous. Right, let's take a look. Let's see what's going on with you guys. Let's take a look with the Soul's Journey cards for our Virgo. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, please, Spirit. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. 15th to the 30th, please. Okay. Patience, Virgo. Patience. Patience. I accept that everything happens in divine order. And we've also got doubt here as well. So there could be, again, people pushing to make decisions, pushing to do this, pushing to do that. Don't need to push. You need to have patience is what you need. There's no rush. Everything will happen in its right time. Let's see. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, please, Spirit. The 15th. 15th to the 30th. 15th to the 30th, please. I like you. Someone likes you. Romance is blooming, fun, flirting and wants to date. Okay, so I keep hearing putting off the inevitable. Someone's trying to kind of stand back and keep their hidden the feeling secret, but I feel like they're gonna come forward, but there's a lot of doubt around it. We've got a photograph here. Looking at your photos, missing you, nostalgia, making new memories. I feel like there's possibly a potential for new, and there's a decision about an old, but let's keep going and see what else they're going to show us here. What else can you tell us for Virgo? Spirit, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Virgo. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, please. 15th of November, 15th. 15th. Yeah. So Eros. This is again a love decision from where I'm looking at. Again, we've got about commitment. Someone is making a move here, possibly making very feelings known about a commitment. Again, something was hidden with this empty room in the cave, or there's something is over and they're leaving a situation. And then it's like they've learnt a lesson, they've learnt some information here that's helping them move forward. Again with a chariot, and I believe that they're leaving from that information here. From the information they've learnt possibly, and or some revelations that have been found out possibly as well. We're going to go with these cards as well. Virgo. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. 15th. 15th to the 30th. 15th. 15th to the 30th, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs from the 15th. Okay. Visionary. Wow, that's a nice card. It's got lovely energy to it as well, actually. It says capacity to... I know people get really worried when I start doing that around the camera. I get really frustrated. Apologies, I don't have the finances to invest in a camera, but yeah. Capacity to envision what is not yet conceivable to others. Willingness to proclaim a vision without regard for personal gain. Someone has got their a certain viewpoint around a situation that is totally beyond what anyone else can comprehend, that people are starting to, you know, it's like, wow, look at this shift in this visual. But because of that, it's allowing them to make forge their path. And we've got Messiah serving humanity with humility. So someone's upgrading here. They're learning something and they're moving forward, and they're learning it. It feels to me. This was the deck I wanted to get. It feels to me like it's like they're going from nothing to something. It's going from not understanding and not seeing to then waiting it out and trying to bide their time, let things settle for them to then suddenly seeing everything. Yeah. It's like seeing nothing to something. Seeing nothing to something, for sure. 100%. There's definitely light being shone, or a beacon of light that's being shone on a situation here that's created some energy. 100%. Right, let's have a look. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, 15th to 30th, please. Oh, there's a light being shone, alright. Jale. Again, we've got the Sun and Mars here in Capricorn and Sagittarius. It's someone's going from an egoic point of view. Again, we've got adaptability. So it's an air moon, leaves, adaptability, first quarter waxing moon. So it's someone going from an egoic point of view to understanding the bigger picture and leaving a situation. It's like someone's fighting for something that doesn't exist. And actually what they're fighting for is to see the truth. And they finally see the truth, and then that helps them. That helps them understand why things were happening the way that they were, if that makes sense. Right, let's see. Let's pull some tea leaf cards and see what's going on. That one's just hidden under the cave card. That's interesting. For our Virgo. One more. Okay, let's see what else they're going to show us here. We've got one that hid under the cave. Oh, hidden secrets can harm you. That was hidden under the cave. Yeah, look, the moon, secrets. Secrets coming to light, possibly. Secrets coming to light. Right, let's have a look. Carrot, opportunity or windfall. And again, someone's possibly, that landed on the mental card, so someone could possibly be giving advice about the situation and what to do. It's either going to be good advice or not good advice. Dealing with a relationship with an older man. So the person could be an older man. We've got a dark man here. We've got a caterpillar. Things will not always be this way. Change is coming. And flute, disappointment in a friend or a lover. Some secrets are coming out here. Why am I reading so dramatic recently? That's what I want to know. What are we going to do here? Let's have a look. Okie doke. Right. Let's see, Virgos. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Virgo. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. What is happening for our lovely Virgo? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. On the 15th. There's definitely a secret coming out. 15th to the 30th, please. And it's competitive. Could be third party energy comes out. Could be someone hiding a third party. Yeah, it's like someone that was committed has got secrets. 15th to the 30th, please. Again, something, again, with the visionary and the Messiah, it's like there's a deliberate action from Spirit releasing this information. 15th to the 30th, please, Spirit. 15th to the 30th of November. 15th to the 30th of November, please. Nope. Let's get this. These cards are not easy to shuffle. Virgo. Virgo, please. Virgo. Yeah. There's a truth being shone. Someone fell into a competitive energy around a commitment. Someone did not accept that a commitment was over. There's definitely gossip here around a situation where there's other people involved, and there's definitely talk around a sexual union, possibly with a dark-haired man, that's going to come to light. So it could be that there's a karmic that's involving themselves in another relationship, and that energy is coming to light. I'm hearing they don't trust them. So again, someone could maybe feel like something's going on, and then it actually does get revealed. That's what's jumping out immediately with these cards. We've got the Magician here. I think someone's manifested this. I think someone's trying to get out of a situation here, because we've got the Six of Swords and the Magician, and they didn't know how to get out of it, and so they've manifested this whole thing. So they've manifested a infidelity so that they can leave the situation. Yeah, look, Two of Wands. It's like the way they can adapt to this is to manifest a situation out of it, and I feel like they've done it so this person, they leave. Because it's like, well, you've just done this, so I'm going to leave now. And I feel like this information is coming out from the 15th to the 30th. It's like that's going to be revealed. The opportunity is going to get closed out. The whole situation. And I feel like someone could have even given this over a device, possibly. But there was a lot of pausing and waiting. There was a heck of a lot of pausing and waiting here. And it was to do with the love situation. Do I not? Do I not? There was a balance that was restored. There was a balance that was restored. Right. There's a defensive energy around an argument here where people are trying to choose, and someone was fed up of defending their position on something, and someone, I mean, this karmic could have realised that maybe their person wanted to be with you, and so moved on, and rather than discussing it, they stayed in the relationship. And I feel like whoever this counterpart is, excuse me, then made the decision to it's like there was this competitive energy that just wasn't ending. I think they stated their case that they had wanted to leave, and it wasn't listened to. And so I think they've manifested another way out. Whatever they were doing, though, it wasn't being listened to. They couldn't get out of the situation, and they've manifested this other person that they're with. They've manifested a person for them to go off with, if I'm being totally honest with you, from what I'm looking at with these cards. Yeah, and it's also designed to help them heal. They've done it with the proviso that actually it's going to help the other person. Because they think, well, this person's going to be without, so let me manifest them someone, because I feel bad. Let me manifest them someone, and then they can move away with them. But the problem is that they've sacrificed themselves by doing this. They've made this decision and sacrificed themselves doing it, because what's going to happen now is there's a tower moment that they're going to realise, and that there's going to be an infidelity coming out. And if I'm totally honest with you, it could have been, because there's definitely something coming out, it could have been that you were going to be outed, or the other person. And I feel like what they've done is they've manifested the other person to be outed over you. Let's say, for example, that, your counterpart was with someone else, and they knew that at some point that was going to close out, and they'd come to you. this person's trying to protect you. Because the Tower's come out over the Messiah card. It's like there was a choice they made. They made a choice. Right, let's have a look. Eight of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. Someone's working on a commitment here, and or could be a link to work. Gaining independence is what I'm hearing. And then we've got Temperance. So someone's trying to balance a situation around their work that maybe they feared. Yeah, because we've got the Hierophant. So someone could have had a marriage at work, or had work connected to the situation that they knew could impact their work. So they've kind of designed it this way. Yeah, they didn't want a loss. They knew that if they didn't do it this way, there would be a loss, on a greater loss, I'm hearing. A bigger loss. I'm hearing financial loss as well. They're trying to cover their bases here with this. Very practical energy. It's like they're trying to set this person up for the future as well, how they're doing this. But they've definitely manifested an ending here. Whereby they're, if I'm totally honest with you, whereby they're not the bad guy. Do you know what I mean? They're not going to be seen as the bad guy when this comes out. And I feel like before, you would have been seen as the bad guy, or they would have been seen as the bad guy. We've got Four of Pentacles here. So someone's trying to push an energy away. Yeah, and not see it. Because we've got the Two of Swords and the Four of Pentacles. There was a push and pull here around a decision with this. The High Priestess with a secret. So again, it was like, who's going to take the slack with the secret? Who's going to take the slack? Is it going to be their end or your end? Or there's two different variations here, basically. Yeah. There was also an energy of someone offering something on a casual basis that was not sustainable. And I feel like they tried to end a relationship. This person said, oh, I'm not going to do that, but we can keep it casual. And then they've said, no, it's the end. But I feel like there's whatever's interlinking these people has blocked an ending. And it's created this casual energy that's then let this other person involved then also create another casual energy with someone else. There's way too many people involved here. There's way too many individual energies involved in this where I'm looking. 10 of Wands, yeah. There's a burden. It's like there's a lot going on here. Look at the fox as well. And can you see he's got that kind of moon? This is the new moon on the look at that snake as well. Look at that. This is going to... Look, the fox is being highlighted. The real fox as well. Because I think someone's manipulating the situation slightly to show someone's true colours. And they're doing it in a... They've manifested it. They're holding on a little bit longer to do it right, is what I'm hearing. So they could have been concerned with the outcome before. 8 of Cups, yeah. So they were going to have to move away from a situation emotionally, or they have moved away from you emotionally to try and preserve and protect you from this other situation. While that comes to a climax or a conclusion. But there's definitely so many secrets here that it's like, who's going to be exposed, their end or your end? It's like, that's how it feels. But this, whatever this relationship's built on, it's not built on the right things. And so the whole thing, the Tower moment's about to happen. Someone as well created this vision of a perfect harmonious relationship, and it wasn't real. And so they've stitched themselves up as well, which is why they know that if they don't, it's like someone's getting exposed here. Someone's about to get exposed, if I'm totally honest with you. Yeah, this energy is not good. I'm not going to lie. Right. Virgo energy, please. Virgo. There's kind of a lot of energy here, I feel. There's a heck of a lot of energy here. Okay. Alright, let's have a look. I'm looking for cards that don't exist. Apparently this is what's happening in this situation as well. There's all kinds of distractions going on, but it's done very deliberately. It feels like, again, it's like this is a relationship that's coming to an end here, that it's not straightforward, the ending, and there's other people involved. And in order to preserve or protect this closure or ending and the circumstances surrounding it, someone is manifesting a closure that's going to make the other person look like a guilty party, so that's why they've left and closed out the relationship. And in fact, they are right about the fact that they're a guilty party, but it's a kind of it's a kind of means to an end. It's like, that's not the real reason. They're essentially distracting people. Essentially, they're distracting people for their own good, to try and hide what they've done and protect something else. And actually, it's karmic. It's partly to hide what they've been doing, but it's partly karmic based on ego. There's people fighting around ego here, but there's also money or contract involved, work contract and or a commitment or relationship that's on the line. There's some kind of commitment, or some people are trying to work together to try and maneuver a way around this. Or to, I mean, I'll be honest with you, this is kind of energy where I'd go, you need to just be honest. Like, do you know what I mean? But if this is the route they're going, this is the route they're going. I mean, I'm not going to sit and say you can't do that, because that's their chosen choice. This is what they're doing. So it's up to them, you know. This is what they feel is their what they need to learn, because there's no right or wrong. There's only learning, in my opinion, you know. That's how I'm viewing it anyway. Justice, balance. Look, it's karmic. This is what was designed. It was designed. There was different variations of an ending, but this is part of what was designed to happen. Justice from cheating. So I feel like what's happening here is there's a karmic that's possibly being outed for cheating, whereas before maybe they were accused of cheating, or maybe they wanted to come towards you and they were worried that they were going to be accused of cheating with you. And so what they're doing is they're manifesting the karmic to, maybe they've already cheated on. Maybe they've already been cheated on by this karmic. But it looks like this person's manifesting a secondary incident or a person that they will be cheated on in order to close out this karmic situation as a way of coming forward to you. That's one scenario I'm getting. Yeah, look. 10 of Swords, 10 of Cups, Ace of Wands, Justice, a movement around a closure, because we've got the Sun and the Lovers. So exposure here. Lovers with patience. So again, it's like a decision's been made, but it's like this is how it's getting closed out, and the Emperor's decided, because the Emperor's on the bottom of the deck. So it's like they decided that they were going to do it in this way. Someone has got really annoyed. I think someone's tried to leave a relationship, and this person insisted, no, I'm not leaving, right? And so for them to actually be able to leave the relationship, they can't without some kind of complication. So what this person's done is manifested someone else for this person to go to instead and close out the relationship that way. But whatever it is karmic. There's definitely exposure happening here, and it's in relation to an older man, or they're trying to navigate an older man coming in. Because there's definitely been doubt of how to do this. Strength, so it's ego. Again, it's an egoic choice that was made. Two of Swords, they don't want to see it, but again, whoever this energy is that was holding on, there was nothing left of this relationship, and they held on with strength. So this person's going, oh, you want to hold on, do you? Okay, I'll give you something to hold on to. So they're basically detaching emotionally to close out the cycle here. They're trying to close this cycle out to come towards what they want to go towards. Because at the moment they're feeling trapped. At the moment they're feeling trapped. They want balance and they're not getting it. There's definite fast communication or fast movement coming. Three of Wands, the future. So the future here is showing, this is interesting though. Yeah, that someone's closing out a situation. They want this person to end it with them. They want to try and force this person to end it with them. Yeah, that's where the moon comes in. I think they don't want to be the one to end the relationship. They want to try and manifest some of this other person to end it. That basically they're trying to manifest a new person for them, so that then they're the person this person walks away from the relationship. That's how I'm seeing it. So they're not the bad guy, and also this person can then have someone to be with. Which, to be honest with you, I mean, to me makes sense. That makes sense to me, but some people might get caught in their ego and go, no, I want them to do this now. And it's like, if they're not ready, then they're not ready. You can't force someone to be ready. And then this person's not ready. Otherwise, they wouldn't be doing this. Do you know what I mean? It's karmic as well. You've got to remember, if something's not closed out, it's not closed out. You can't... There's a lot of energy being forced to make decisions at the moment, or thinking you've got to force to make a decision. This is how I'm viewing it, is that this is naturally what is playing out. Or, because again, it's karmic, right? So you're allowing something to naturally play out, that then once there's a reaction to it, then there's a choice that's made. But I don't know. Let's have a look. Yeah, disappointment. There was supposed to be a balance to this, and someone feels that the balance has been lost sight of. 8 of Swords. This is interesting, actually. 8 of Swords. Someone was trapped in their head about a situation that they wanted to leave. This is an interesting set of cards that they're showing me here. Now you're showing me something very interesting. They're both playing along. They're both playing a game. They're both playing along. They both know what the other one's doing. They can already read what the other person's doing. It's whoever gives in the first that is the one that's... This is ludicrous, really. But it is karmic. And so we just let that play out, and if that's the case. But this is a karmic relationship I'm tuning into here. Whether it's your person that's in this situation or I don't know. But everyone's going to be different. But it's a counterpart scenario here where there's a lot of ego, that someone's not quite at the same energy to defend. And so they're making a counter move, and then this person's making another counter move. This person's doing it in a way, though, that is trying to help the person a little bit. But the counter move this karmic makes back is definitely not something... Yeah, look. They're trying to get money. They're trying to... If this person's trying to manifest someone to help this karmic, this karmic's now taken that, and there's a counter move that's being made that is definitely not going to be seen. And the outcome is karmic with this. It's definitely a karmic outcome. Okay, let's have a look. Let's see what the outcome is here. Guys, this is... I'm hearing explosive. I feel like this is going to kick off. But I'm just seeing that the players and the pieces are getting put into position, really. But let's have a look here. Let's have a look. What is the outcome? What is the outcome here, please? for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. So there's a commitment that someone is leaving, and there's a choice between third parties. Someone is leaving it though. Someone is leaving this commitment. They're leaving a third party, and they're offering where they want to go. It's like someone is closing out a chapter here with this. They're not waiting around, but I feel like it's done in secrecy. We've got the Moon and the Three of Wands, so it's like, what is the Moon with the Three of Wands? The Lovers. There's still choices to be made. It's ego. They're staying in this situation, and it's ego. It's like a counter move. Yep, and there's ego involved. Someone is not looking at this. They're detaching. They're detaching from this deliberately, but I feel like it's an egoic decision that's being made. Because they're trying to get the point home, but I think, yeah, look, this is the wounded warrior energy, and it's like, this is the easiest way for them to navigate the situation. But what they're going to do is it's going to backfire. This whole situation is going to backfire, and it's like they're going to be stuck in the situation, I think. Because I don't think Spirit want them to be doing this. I don't think Spirit want them to be doing this. I think they're trying to find... I've got to laugh. I think they're trying to find a bit of a loophole, if I'm totally honest with you. Not that it's funny, but... what else? Yeah. Yeah, they're trying to block a reunion with their counterpart person. But I think... yeah, there's a fight on to close out the third party, so that this person doesn't come back to their person. That's the only reason they're doing it. Now, either they don't realise they're manifesting a third party and that's going to happen, because they're manifesting a way out, but it could be that they manifest a third party and then that triggers them into their ego to say, no, that's not how I wanted it to happen. Put it this way, this has to play out, because if that's the kind of thing that's triggering them, they're not ready to move on. They're not ready to move on. Yeah, look. But someone is disconnecting from their emotions here, and it's because they need to learn. There's an evolution here with this person. They don't want the commitment that they're in, the one with the karmic, is they don't want them to move on because, again, ego. There's too much ego here happening. And we've got the Emperor who's not in his power, who's trying to manifest all kinds of different bits and pieces. This person wants to go towards their person, so it's shifting, but I don't know if at the end of this month that's going to be the case. Let's see, what is the outcome? Nope, they're not going to see it. They're going to be holding back. They don't want to see that this is an egoic choice. Yeah, but this is the problem, is they're angry with this person, and so because they're angry, I feel like this person wants to punish the other person. This is how I'm feeling it. And obviously, the sensible option would be, this is your lesson, close out the chapter and move on. But this is not how the person's seeing it. They want to punish this person. This is like justice in their eyes, but because they're angry with this other person, they're really angry with them. There's, again, it's a commitment. There's something about this Three of Pentacles commitment that is a lack. Could be finances that are so tied in. Another reason why they're now angry, because someone's maybe not agreed. Could be that there's other, things, houses involved that is tied in, and they're angry that that's not being agreed to, and so they're stuck, and so they're manifesting a way out that may bite them. Okay, guys, this was your reading for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Hopefully that's been of some help. Thank you for your likes, your shares, and your subscriptions. It means a lot to me. I appreciate you. Till next time, guys, take care. Bye.